Yeah, guys, so in a video I made earlier, I talked about the wearing of rings and what it actually means to us. And based on that, I actually went out to actually seek for the opinion of others as well. And looking at whatever response I got, I felt it would be better to actually research on it and then share my findings with you guys. So why do we even wear rings at all? How did it even start? And all of that. That's what I'm actually going to share in this video. So kindly subscribe if today happens to be the first time you're watching, and share with your friends to get them educated as well. I hope it's helpful. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so the popular question here is, why do we wear rings actually? Why exactly? And we could say that in addition to showing our sense of fashion and probably showing people how much money we got or something, because I think I've watched a couple of videos where people are actually asking if whatever you're wearing is real or fake or something. Yeah, so aside the fashion and aside proving that you've also got some real diamonds on and some real golds on, people actually wear all these rings and stuff to actually make inference to their status. And you see, all these assumptions on personality, social status, and all of that actually based on or derived from historical, cultural, or even personal, intuitions. So supposing I decide to put the ring here with my own description or my own meaning, then that's it. So say I put the ring here and somebody asks me, oh, why is the ring here? Oh, it's because I am a farmer, that's why the ring is here. The next time you see somebody else who also wears it here, then the person says, oh, okay, because I'm a farmer, that's why. And then it continues like that. Okay, so we are looking at why people wear these rings in general. And this is what we've deduced from all of those stuffs. I'm sure you also have a reason. But my question is, won't it kind of send the wrong signal? Because we are dealing with people from different historical backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and people from different cultural backgrounds do things differently. Are we not sending the wrong signal? So say I go to let's say, I don't even know which country actually wears their wedding ring on the right, but then supposing a country wears their wedding ring on the right ring finger or fourth finger, and I go there and I'm single, but then my ring is on my right, they are going to basically presume I'm actually married. So with the wearing of the rings, is it not sending a wrong signal? Well, I'll leave that for you to answer. So like I said, guys, I had to school myself on this whole ring thing, and then one of the things that's actually appeared interesting to me was when I tried looking out for how the wearing of rings even came about. Basically, I didn't really get a lot of information from there, but then the entire informations I gathered from various sources was centered on the ring finger, just the ring finger, and why people actually wear or prefer or have adopted, how do I even put it? They've adopted wearing a ring on the ring finger as a symbol of being married. So that was what they actually focused on. So as to how the whole wearing of the ring came about, Well, we don't know. But then this particular ring finger was traced back to Egypt or ancient Egypt, when it was believed that a vein called Vena Amirus, I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, and then in Greek it was, or is it Latin rather? In Latin it was translated as the vein of love. They said the vein is it starts from the tip of the fourth finger and it moves all the way to the heart. Okay, and so anytime you wear a ring, which that vein is in this particular finger and no other finger. So when you wear the ring, and the ring too is mostly round like this, most of the wedding rings or all the wedding rings are round, and it signifies the endless love these two people share. So anytime the ring is worn here, it actually connects to the heart and shows that these two people are going to be in love forever and ever. Can I hear an amen? So that's how the whole wearing of ring on the fourth finger came about. A vein which connects to the heart. Yes. So that was what I learned. All right, so guys, so in the spirit of learning, I'm actually going to touch on the general meanings for all the fingers. That's if you wear a ring on any of the fingers, what it means. I'm sure there are other meanings, but then this is what I got from my studying or research or whatever. Yeah. So we'll take the pinky first, the left, and then we move to the right, and then we move to the next, and the next till we finish. I hope you get to learn something. Yeah. All right, so the pinky finger. Now, the left pinky finger, mostly when you wear a ring here, it actually means you're either single, one, or it's a signet. And this signet basically has to do with royal, how do they call it, ancestral lineage, something whereby it's transferred to this person, then this generation will transfer to that generation, and all of that. Yes. So it's either you want to tell us you are single, or you belong to a particular royal family and they actually, yeah, basically. And it could mean other stuffs. I don't know what it means to you, so you could leave a comment in the comment section so I also know what it means to you. Now, moving on to the right little finger or pinky finger. This particular finger, it's basically doesn't really mean anything, unless for those who are actually in some fields in engineering and ecology, whereby when you wear a ring here, or specific rings, when you wear them here, it means you are a graduate of a degree course in that particular field, either ecology or engineering. So basically that's it. Yeah. So moving on to the fourth finger, we basically know that it's when you're wearing a ring here, it means you're married. On the left, actually. So some also think if you are engaged, people wear the engagement ring here as well. And probably if you are wearing a promise ring, others also believe here you wear them here. So wearing a ring here signifies love, it signifies commitment, it signifies relationship, basically. Yeah, so let's move to the right. When you wear a ring here, depending on the cultural background, it also means you're married. So some actually think, marriage rings should be worn here, rather. Their idea is that even when you are swearing an oath, you raise your right hand to signify your commitment or your pledge. And so they think it would even be right wearing your wedding or engagement or promise ring here rather than on the left. That's another school of thought. Whereas others are thinking there's a particular vein that connects this particular finger to the heart, and so yeah, it will keep your heart beating in love and all of that. Others are also thinking this is what you used to pledge your loyalty and stuff, and so it should be here instead. What do you also think, guys? What do you think? Share what you think with me in the comment section. So to the middle finger, sorry if it means something you're thinking, but that's not what I mean, and you know it. So while some of the view that it actually means individuality, personal worth, or self-identity, others are also of the view that it actually means you are in a relationship or you are dating. That's why most people wear their promise rings here. And to others, it may not even mean anything at all. So whichever way, it's just you and it's up to you. What do you also think, guys? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking as well. Moving on to the right middle finger, it also doesn't really mean anything. So when you wear your rings on the right middle finger, it's either you're trying to declare personal self-awareness kind of a thing, self-identity, self-worth, or you're trying to tell us that, hey, I'm dating right now, you know, yeah. So whichever way, that's up to you. And now to the pointing finger. So let's start with the left. So supposing you're wearing a ring on the pointing finger, what it actually implies is authority, leadership, confidence. Whereas others also think it means you are about to get married. So, or you want to get married. Yes, you want to get married. So if you want to get married, that means you're wearing a ring here. Guys, I want to get married. Well, and to others, it wouldn't even mean anything. But for my research, that's what I actually gathered. But I think I'm going to stick with the confidence, authority, and leadership. You know, hey, you. Yeah, some authority right there. That's just by the way, guys. Oh yeah, and the same applies to the right. So it could either mean nothing, or you're actually trying to tell us that you want to get married, or confidence, ambition, leadership, and all of that. Yeah, so basically that's it. Now the last, which is the thumb, also has its own meaning. Some people say if you wear a ring here, it actually means wealth. Okay, that means you are rich. So when I'm passing by you and you are wearing a ring here, don't worry. When I ask you to bring your checkbook and sign me a couple of zeros, just a couple of zeros, attached to some figure, So it either signifies wealth, willpower, a sense of fashion or fashion whatever, freedom of thoughts. Yeah, that's it for the term, and it applies here. So with all the fingers, it's either you are making a statement or no statement at all. And in this part of our world, we know that this is strictly for marriage. The ring finger is strictly for marriage. So if you're not married, guys, don't put a ring here. That's what they're trying to say. But that's up to you, your belief, whatever you think. Nobody can take that away from you. I hope you learned something, guys. Tell me what you think. Why do you wear rings? Which fingers do you normally wear them? And what does it mean to you? Let me know your thoughts, your concerns, your opinions, and everything concerning this whole story. Hey, was it a story? Well, whatever. So yes, that's just it. Thank you so much for making time to watch this entire, I don't know how boring it was, because I really found it difficult. Recording this whole thing, like a lot of stuff kept happening over and over and over again. Either a call comes through, or I had to attend to something, or like it was messy, so messy. I didn't even know I was going to pull this off. but thankfully I have, and I hope you enjoy it and learn something from it as well. Until my next video, please share with your friends, share with your loved ones, and don't forget to do you, and do you. Bye bye.